And welcome back, folks. Welcome back to Let's Play Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I'm Worm, and this, I guess, is the episode I've been building up to for a while now. When last we left off, we had a little bit of technical difficulties with getting a recording and having to go back to do another one. But then we'd proceeded to the point where we were essentially due to be outcast by King Harold, who was uniting all the Viking kingdoms. And basically what was going to happen was we were going to leave. And there was some caution due to King Harold's men for some reason that wasn't explained. So we're off to England now, folks. So let's get going. We had to go down to the docks and speak to Sigurd, who is like our brother. Let's see what he's got to say for himself.
Eivor, the wind favors us. We should set sail without delay.
You made quick work of packing. Well done.
The dream of new lands is a powerful lure.
As is the promise of glory. But the act of leaving so beloved a home, there is a sadness to it.
Having doubts?
No, not at all. The die is cast.
Then let fate guide our journey. Are you ready?
Yeah, it's time to go. Let's get going.
I am ready. Let us take to the water and leave unbothered while we have the chance.
That chance is past. Look.
Fate flies on
dear.
swifter wings than we.
King Harold's banner.
What do these fuckers want? Well, they're not going to let us go peacefully, are they?
Assembly? What are you planning?
An exit, father. As graceful as I can. For if I cannot be king in the land of my birth, I will start a new saga. In England.
Nonsense. Your place is here, son, at my side. There will be other victories soon. Other glories.
My choice is made, father. Do not hope otherwise.
I do apologise for any doors slamming in the background, folks.
Our men were killed as we
It's beyond my
patrolled
control
nearby.
at the minute.
And the word is, Eivor swung the axe.
If the dead could speak, what would they say of their deaths, wolf-kissed?
They would tell you how they offered us insults, and how I slew them for it.
As the dead cannot defend themselves, a vergelt is wanted. 50 weight of silver for each life. By law.
50 weight?
You will have it from me. A parent must pay the price of his children's folly.
That was generous, Lord.
Why England? Why throw away all you have for such an uncertain future? Here you could be a king's hero, Eivor. Your name known all across Harold's many kingdoms.
No. I'll not be captive to another man's gaudy design. My destiny is my own to weave.
Well said.
Eivor speaks for both of us, father. You gambled your honor, and you lost your family. I hope the trade was worth it.
Anger and sadness wrestle for my heart, but I am glad you'll leave this place alive.
I've got to say, that didn't really have the emotional weight I expected it would, folks. That wasn't handled very well at all. This looks breathtaking, though. Those character models with that background is just something else. So let's get on the boat. We've got plenty of raw materials. I'm fairly sure we said we were going to leave them all to the king, but whatever. It seems Ubisoft makes our decisions for us.
You weeping sacks of wool! Put some muscle into those pulls!
Ration your strength, dog. We have an ocean to cross.
All right, you lazy backrout. Sigurd, what's our course?
The sons of Ragnar established a settlement near the coast. We set sail for them. Ragi, sing a song to lift our hoof.
To rouse the gods! Inspire a mighty fart from Thor to speed us on our way!
Lightning
An
tinged.
ocean lies before us, Eivor, and on its far side, a new kingdom awaits.
You know England well from your travels.
I spent a season in their kingdom of Mercia.
I don't really like that view.
Lush and wild. By now, the sons of Ragnar will have claimed its heart.
Do we mean to join their army?
They will join ours. In time, all of England will know of Raven Clan and the glory we brought to that fractured land. So to England! Glory and destiny!
To England!
To England!
To England.
For Valhalla!
And we finally get the title screen like 7.5, 8 hours into the game. Very similar to Odyssey in that regard. I'm excited now, folks. We've got a whole new region to go and explore, and hopefully there'll be a lot more to it than the Norwegian region, which really wasn't that large. I don't think the map's meant to be quite as big as Odyssey's though. Also, why are we playing as a different character? Is it gonna go to the future again? I hope the future story is at least, or the modern day story is at least interesting if it is. Let's find out. What's caught her eye then? She's got Horizon Zero Dawn focus.
In a lecture at the University of Cambridge, Dr. Circa told a worried audience that scientists have few answers for them.
Since the mass coronal ejection of 2012, the strength of the Earth's magnetic field has increased by a factor of 50,000. This has resulted in huge disturbances in radio and satellite communications, dangerous bands of radiation around the poles, and as we can all see from our window, an aurora borealis that never burns away. Unfortunately, we are stumped as to why this is happening, and if we cannot find an answer soon, it may change the way we live, the way we communicate, even the way we evolve, forever.
Dr. Circa went on to say...
Okay, so they've got like a thick
Brought you
smoke.
more electrolytes? Oh, new and improved citrus flavor.
Thanks, Sean.
I'm not very happy they've done this, to be honest. Cut straight to the modern day section again. I don't like this aspect of the games at all, and especially as we're about to set sail for England.
How do we fix this? How are you the key to everything? You're a long way from home, Eivor.
So that's how we end up. I have to be honest, this is a rather poor change of pace, folks. Can't even fucking climb.
It's beautiful. But it's not normal.
Fucking hell. I mean, I was gonna say it's gorgeous, but you look down at it, and actually the lack of detail in the distance, like the ground textures below the trees, it's really not. It's a bit shoddy, to be honest. Okay, let's go see what this old scientist-looking cunt wants. In fact, let's go and check the house first.
Would love to play around, but I have bigger things on my mind.
And there's that issue with the recording quality again that I find, where everything seems to sound like it's recorded in a
Mint
dim room.
tea is not actually tea, Bex. It's an infusion. It's really just dirty, minty water.
I don't care what you call it, Sean. Did you buy any?
Of course I did, love.
Hey, sorry about pulling you out.
Also, what's
The
up with her
generator was
hair?
sputtering.
That's fine. I needed air.
How was the Animus data stream? Comfortable?
Felt pretty stable after a while.
Good. Just give me a sec and
There's
you can
really
jump
not
back
as
in.
much attention been put into this section of the game. I can already tell that a mile off. Fucking Ubisoft.
Another satellite came down. Did you see?
I did. One of Abstergo's.
That's good.
Well, most of North America just lost its GPS service, so depends what you mean by good, really.
Right. Even when we win, we lose.
Okay, we're all set. Whenever you're ready, you can jump back in.
Yes, please, now. Let me back into the Animus. Let's just see if there's any lore to be grabbed first. What's this on the wall?
Sean has been busy.
Okay. To tell the truth... Oh, fuck it. Let's read it and let's talk to all the characters. We're doing 100%, so we've got to know the story. An audio fragment sent from an unknown location to our encrypted servers. Nothing was stolen, nothing corrupted, just a quick deposit and gone. We got lucky this time. So, what is it? A cryptic sound file, voice unknown, with a signal beneath it. The signal was a code, led us to a precise spot here in New England. We dug, and good lord, we struck gold. Well, silver, dominant currency in the Dark Ages. Point is, it was a gravesite, a Norse warrior dating to the late 9th century, early 10th century AD. A few centuries before the earliest known settlements. This is big news if we have it right. Questions remain, how did these bones get here, and why? I'm sure we're about to explore that story. Now let's see what geeky scientist fucker's got to say for himself.
Hello, Layla.
So this lady's named Layla.
Sean, what do you make of the grave out there?
Well, it overturns a few hundred years of scholarship about the first Europeans to set foot in North America. Apart from that, it's just a bunch of muddy bones, isn't it?
Can we talk about this thing on my neck for a second?
Ah, the mood stabilizer. Yes.
It's not harmful, is it? I mean, I feel good, but I want to make sure there's no side effects.
There shouldn't be. It's only blocking outside signals. A passive effect.
The emotions in
Certainly
faces in this are terrible as well.
You know,
after playing Days
mess
Gone
with you.
recently and The Last of Us 2 last year,
Sean,
this
what
is
happened
poor.
last year, I had no control over that. I tried to resist.
I understand. And your old team, maybe they don't. But we've seen that sort of thing before. Still, if you want to work with us and get to the bottom of why the world is about to end for the second time in 8 years, then you wear that thing until we say otherwise. William's orders.
I know.
Who the fuck's William?
It's not a problem.
It's just a few more weeks, yeah? Just until we figure this out.
You're right. I know you're right.
Just pull it off. That's what she said.
You mind if I put some music on?
Go for it.
Cool.
Oh, let's have a dance. Oh, we can't. She's just going to stand there swaying like an idiot. Oh, now we can. To the right, to the left. To the right, to the left. No, that's enough of that. Layla's dancing skills are terrible.
You gonna put this in the fridge, Sean?
Of course. In half a minute.
Remember,
You
tomatoes go on the
lazy
counter, not the fridge. Please enjoy your stay. Remember, all the garbage must be packed out, and please water the plants once a day. Yeah, I won't remember that.
Let's see if there's a carbon ingot in this
Sean,
backpack.
don't forget to water the plants while I'm under, okay?
I'll add it to the calendar and tattoo it on my leg.
That's quite nice. Soothing.
I think Ezio was there once.
Let's have a look.
Let's see what's in the database. Oh, yes. This is a lot of stuff to work through that I kind of don't want to do on camera. I think it'd be better to do it all off screen, off camera rather, in my own time. But no, fuck it. I'll look at it separately.
I went through hell to bring you here. It had better be worth it.
What's your
Feeling
name,
okay?
Better. But I'm worried that it could happen again. The two data streams.
I can't promise it won't. I barely understand it myself.
It felt like two minds, fighting over one brain. It hurt like a shotgun to the head.
Right. There's something about this Viking's DNA sample that feels dense, noisy.
Could it be the staff? interfering somehow?
How do you mean?
My
No,
headaches,
this isn't
my temper.
Parliament.
They started the day I got that thing.
I hope you're not
Or a
making
Catholic
excuses
cathedral.
for, you know, your friend.
Jesus, no. I'm not.
Sorry. Just take it easy. And if you feel yourself slipping again, let us know.
I'm trying. I really am.
You really are trying, I'll give you that. Let's go again then.
All right, time to go. Norway to England takes about a week by long ship, so I'll scrub ahead.
Well, at least that saved us like a long fucking boat journey.
Layla, you okay?
Sorry. Can you play the message again?
We have the transcript. If you're looking for something, I can go
No,
and...
I want to hear it.
Okay.
I don't mean to be cryptic. It's just... that message led us here. To this place. To a Norse grave in North America. So those bones out there are the only lead we have. Our only chance at fixing this planet before it's too late.
Here it is.
What a load of shit. Yet again, the modern story is rubbish.
I died, and now I sleep. And in my sleep, I dream. And in my dreams, I see an end to the doom that will grip the earth once again. Find the wolf-kissed. Find the mad one. Find me. And save us all from another death.
Unsettling, that is.
That pulse in the message. Are you sure it's just coordinates? Nothing else?
Nothing I can find.
Okay, I'm ready.
So the modern
we go.
story's already lost me. But let's get back to our Viking escapades. I wonder how many more appearance customizations we're going to unlock. That hidden blade looks fucking awesome as well. Visit her to gain access to unimaginable places, like Jennifer Lawrence's bedroom. Holy shit. For once, the screen space reflections actually
There
look
she is.
vaguely accurate
England,
as well over there.
our new home.
Not a patch on Norway, but we'll make this land our own soon enough.
I'm glad to see any land at all. And will be happy to have my feet on solid ground again.
We must not rush our landing. All you see here is Saxon territory. The Kingdom of Mercia, largely unpacified. There will be eyes watching us from the trees, with bows drawn and traps set. We must be wary. Randi, dig in your oars, all standing.
Have you spotted something?
Not yet. But let us go ahead to clear the path of any dangers. Then follow our lead when the sun brushes the horizon.
Understood. May Thor bless you all on your way. We will
Yes,
see you
may Thor
soon.
bless you all on your way.
Yes! I'm ready for whatever these green-thumbed fairy folk have to throw at us.
Sigurd, do the
Green
sons of
thumb
Ragnar know that
fairy
we're
folk.
coming?
They do not, but they will not scoff at our visit. Of the 4 kingdoms in England, the sons of Ragnar have settled only one. The rest is ripe for the taking.
Do we mean to join their army?
No, no. We will speak with them, get the lay of the land, and carve this country into as many pieces as we see fit.
Look ahead there! Is that what passes for a town? Plain brick in a single rune to their timid god?
That rune is called a root, Doug. The cross upon which their god was sacrificed. It sits atop a monastery, a place of worship.
That cross killed their Christ, and now
Can we
they
go and
display
steal
it
that
in
cross?
worship? Bizarre.
We carve idols of our gods and make wishes before
Can't we
them.
raid this little
Like our
settlement here?
sacrifices to Odin, the One-Eyed.
But
Be
we
like
do not worship
stereotypical
the wolf
Vikings.
that kills him. That is the difference.
Whatever strangeness we see in these Saxons, they must think the same of us.
The hammer. Now there is a symbol worthy of a god. A bolt of lightning would take that cross
I think
clean off.
Stalin would agree with you there. Come on, I want to get raiding now.
Look there. What are they doing?
Ritual drowning.
Baptism, Doug. Are the ways of Christians really so unfamiliar to you?
Not at all. I
No,
simply
but they're
forgot.
fucking confusing.
And someone has to keep the conversation up. It must be priests and worshippers alone in that place. We could storm this port with ease. Sack it without breaking a sweat.
Is there much in the way of treasure there?
Always. They shape precious metals and cut jewels to their gods. There will be a fortune there.
Later, Doug. There will be time enough for raiding once we have settled.
Some issues with camera there, I don't know why.
Come to, stop the boat. Pull up over there. The way forward is blocked by a chain spanning the river. We must remove it before passing on.
A chain? Can we cut through it?
It's too thick for access. But there must be a way to release it somewhere in that camp.
I will go.
God,
And
this
I will
guy's
be
brains
right
are fucking
behind you.
Norway.
No, you stay here. Should trouble come our way, I want you defending the ship.
A good idea. Send out the arrow and keep your sharpest axe at hand, huh?
Something like that.
What's wrong with you?
Those birds appeared to refresh at half rate. That was a bit jarring, but Jesus Christ, we've made it to England and it's gorgeous. Let's take those arrows and take his life. Okay, let's go and do this then, folks. Let's try not to get seen as well.
This area is off limits.
Really, Eivor? You don't say. Oh, hello, cunt. So, I guess... Oh, look at that tree. Please don't see me. Right then. One dead. Another dead. Missed you. Get down into cover. Into bushes or whatever. Come on. I think we're going to have to shift cover, folks. I don't think they can hear me from here. That's a shame. Oh no. Oh no. Where's he gone then?
Something going
Come
on.
over here then. We're going to assassinate this clown.
Find you in the bushes.
You fucking won't, can? That's satisfying. Also, I've just noticed we've got a couple of skill points we can use. We're going to do that very quickly. We were going over here, weren't we? I'll go for that, and then that. We'll go for the auto loot, just because it's something I'll forget to do otherwise. Fuck. No. Oh no. Totally messed up my button inputs there, folks.
Not much longer, corpse.
It's alright though.
Finished.
Who's finished? I'm not Finnish, I'm Norwegian. Right, let's just double check something here, folks, because obviously for the previous, not the previous, the video before that I had to turn difficulty settings down, but they are actually still at the max. I'm going to quickly have a look around, see if there's anything to loot here.
This chain is huge, and poorly anchored it appears. I might be able to shoot it.
And there is a chest indeed. Okay, so there are actually some more things to, more, oh god, what are they called? More resources to collect and stuff in this area. That's good to see. So, aha.
Done.
And
the
that's
path
gone.
is clear.
James away! Hey boy, back to the boat!
I'm on my way, Sigurd. I'm just going to finish exploring first. There doesn't seem to be anything else worth grabbing though, folks, I have to say. Just some silver, a shell, which I'm assuming we sell to the shops. Oh, and finally some water that doesn't freeze us. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. If you see an English priest, don't forget to scream.
Give those dogs a good knock around and take whatever treasures they have. Easy pickings.
Not today, Dad. We press on until we reach our goal. We cannot afford another surprise. Now be on your guard. It should not be far.
Gods, I'm ravenous. I hope they have food and ale on hand when we arrive. You should have sent word ahead of us, Sigurd. To get something on the spit.
If Halfdan, Ubba and Ivar Ragnarsson are lacking food in England, then all of us will starve. Have no worry.
Ah, I can see it now. A suckling pig, tender and juicy. And ale as gold as the treasures that we failed to steal back there.
A man of simple pleasures, aren't you, Dak?
And he is happier for it. For my part, I look forward to standing in the footsteps of the giants that built this land.
What giants?
The great Romans and their empire. Giants of a forgotten age. They held dominion here long ago, and their ruins dot the landscape. Every
Bloody hell, the Vikings were a lot more informed than we're taught at school.
They are rubble and ash.
Ready to be remade. We will rebuild their empire brick by brick, and ours will not crumble to dust.
All things end, dog. The ruins are not a warning. They are a testament. Look there, just ahead, where the sons of Ragnar make their camp.
At last!
Are we going to meet
find
Ragnar
our feet
Lothbrok
on
in this
steady
game?
ground.
Sigurd, hold back. Something isn't right.
Good eye. There's too little movement for an army. Only tents and a few men.
Not the army we hope to find?
No. Let us get a closer look.
I don't like how I've not had a whole lot of control for this section of the game, but it is just slowly introducing us to the new land. Is it a raider camp?
Those are not
Ramped
Norsemen.
bridge,
They're too ragged and soiled.
We should precede them through, lest they spot the boats.
Dag and I will go together.
We all go. If they are friends, I wish to meet them as a yard.
Well, we've unlocked a new settlement anyway.
And we fight them all, together.
Ragnarsson's encampment.
Who are these men?
They speak with twisted accents. English, no doubt.
Dag, Eivor! On me!
I feel attacked. Oh, ha, 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 ha. It's very funny, isn't it, lads?
Oi, watch this!
A mess of filthy Danes befouling our riverways? You there. Give us your name. I am Sigurd Jarl of Fornberg. And you are...
Men who do not take kindly to Dane invaders creeping into our camp. You'd best move along, pagan. Spare yourselves a slaughter.
You threaten Norsemen with a play of swords and expect us to cower?
I have been 8 days at sea without a drop of blood to wet my axe. So spare the chatter, buckerouts, and draw your weapon.
That's a new word for me to learn. Let's kill these fuckers.
Kill these heathen bastards!
You have what you wished for, Jack.
Don't kill Scousers. I do like the combat in this game. I think it's really, really well done. And the abilities feel really quite powerful as well, but not overpowered like some of them were in Odyssey. Also, did they just kick mud in the face? You bastard. Fucking hell. Oh no, we're gonna die here. Still with this spear, come. Where are those arrows coming from? Not here, these are our people. Well, you're gonna die, aren't you? Oh, the archers up there. Oh dear. I'm not doing so well here, folks. But he's dead anyway. Fuck off killing our people, cunt. I've got nowhere to run now. Steal this horse. Easy.
Have a look around, all of you. I want no more surprises.
Right. I will check the longhouse.
The longhouse. First, we're gonna loot though. So, that was quite a nice little introductory fight. It was good fun. That dagger really is quite a visceral little weapon though. You just get in there and just stab and stab and stab and stab. So, there's nothing to loot in here. That's a shame. Let's go to the longhouse then, folks.
Nothing to see here. All good.
After we replenish our ration supplies. Who do we reckon's in here then?
Eivor, look at this.
A noise trap. Might be something inside. I will have a look.
Wait. Who are you? Are you with those chickens, huh?
Sigurd, Dag, in here. Those men had prisoners.
What if there's somebody
You
still
there.
in here though?
Untie us. Let us walk and we will not hurt you.
Quite bold in those bindings. I like your spirit.
We are very agreeable people, I promise. You need not kill us.
Peace, friend. We have no need or wish to hurt you. What are your names?
Yenli. I'm a merchant, not a bandit like those others. And this is Rowan.
Rowan, that's right. I'm a stable hand, that's all. I keep horses and, well, I did, till those brigands sold them off.
They meant to sell us next, as slaves to the nearest bidder. But I ripped their eyes out before I let that happen.
And how did you find yourselves here?
We came to trade with the Sons of Ragnar, at Halfdan Jarl's asking. But they were gone when we arrived.
Unbind them.
So where did they go?
You know the Sons of Ragnar?
Aye. Sold many a mare and stallion to the brothers. Good men. Always paid me fair.
From the look of this camp, they've been gone for some time. Where will you go now? What will you do?
Rebuild my stocks, start anew. I have friends and allies across the land to aid me, but it won't be easy.
Every town and village needs a stable to keep horses fit and trim. I'll find my footing again. Somewhere.
How about the join us is coming now? We set a settlement up here.
What are you thinking?
We could use their skills as we get settled. Having access to trade and someone to tend our mounts would be a boon.
My thoughts as well. Any friend of the Ragnarsons is a friend of mine. Right, Dag?
Whatever you think is best, Sigurd.
Janli, Rowan, I am Sigurd Jarl of Fornberg, son of Styrbjörn. This is Eivor and Dag. Both of you are free to go, but more than welcome to stay if you're willing to pull your weight.
We'd be happy to, if only to get back on our feet.
Then let it be done. The Raven Clan welcomes you.
Why have I got Todd Howard? It just works in my head right now.
From strangers into friends, into family. The others have arrived. Come.
I have a good feeling about this place.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Honored family, friends, welcome to your new home.
So, I think this is the introduction to the settlement mechanic that was mentioned earlier on. I'd assume we can like upgrade our buildings, like you could upgrade the buildings in Rome in Brotherhood. Also, that map's extremely low res. God, those facial expressions are horrible. But that fucking isn't. Holy shit. That level of detail popping horrible though. So, I think this is where England's going to open up. So I've got a choice now if it is. And that's, do we go and do some of the side content this episode? Or do we start next episode looking for wealth and world mysteries, world opportunities and stuff? Let's hear what they've got to say now first.
Fine work. A longhouse to rival any I've seen. Now come. Randvi has found something I would like you to see.
Eivor, Sigurd, I give you England and its 4 kingdoms. Mercia, East Anglia, Northumbria, and Wessex. From the few plans and maps I discovered here, I believe the Sons of Ragnar have pushed further into Mercia, here. My scouts will soon tell me if I am correct.
And where are we?
Here, in this unnamed copse of trees.
Unnamed? We cannot let that stand. What will we call this place?
Mars.
I might have an idea. Ravensthorpe, the village of ravens.
What a shit name.
I like it.
Might as well call it
Poet in
Canterbury.
you sings once again. One day this name will be known throughout all of England.
A name is only a beginning. If we want renown, we must build, expand.
Agreed. We should begin with a forge. Can you help Gunnar get working again?
We'll need cargo, supplies.
For that our neighbors will provide, whether they wish to or not.
Scarcely
I
arrived,
see what
and
you
now
did
we
there.
must raid.
We cannot master this land merely by asking.
I'll go and speak with Gunnar now.
Good work.
Okay. To travel overseas, you dip the Atlas, which means we can indeed go back to Norway. Yes. But we're not going to. So, as you can see, we have a raid there. We have plenty of things to explore. Oh, wow, this is going to be fun. So, I feel like, rather than getting into another quest, I want to go and... Let's go and tackle these 3 wealth opportunities if it'll let me. Before the end of this episode also, we have skill points. Can't forget about those. We were working towards this. I like how the skill tree in this game isn't giving you like the active abilities you use during combat as well. I like that you have to go out and find those. So we're going assassination heavy, as I've mentioned before. I want to do this on foot though. I want to go over there and just explore the world as I go. Because this is beautiful. Like, honestly, I am so excited to be exploring this map. One of the big strengths I think Odyssey and Origins had is they managed to make their settings really, really believable and enjoyable to explore. Certainly more so than open world games like Skyrim ever managed, for instance. I love Skyrim. Holy shit. I loved Skyrim, but I felt its world was... the actual overworld, rather, was very empty. Obviously it had the cities, I think there were 7 of them, and lots of dungeons, but the dungeons were all identical, let's be honest. Oh god, this is beautiful though. And this really does feel like countryside England as well. Like, having lived there my entire life, I can say this really is believable. Fucking hell, I want to kill that squirrel. Put your bow away, Eivor. I hope that there are quite a lot of animals to go out and find and hunt, like in something like Red Dead 2. Instead of like the same 2 or 3 animals all the way through the game. That would really let it down for me. But right now I am getting the feeling of just a big, big world to go and explore. I mean, just look at the fidelity on this. Just... fuck me. And it feels like it's performing better than the Norway region of the map did as well. I have read that in other places as well. That the microstructures settle down a bit when you get to the England map. Just... I'm lost for words. I'm actually lost for words, folk. There's cows up there by the looks of it. We're in Lincolnshire now, where I am actually recording this video, funnily enough. Oh, I missed the Barbar lamp. I wonder if all steep hills in this game. Fuck me, look at that. I think I'm probably going to spend a bit of time just, like, looking at the world, to tell you the truth, folks. I might even spend an hour on this between, like, episodes, just not doing anything except exploring and hunting. So I feel like that's something I can get away with doing off screen. Just look at this. Let me up the tree then, fucking hell. So we're in the county of Lincolnshire with lots and lots of sheep and cows and stuff everywhere. Let's go for the sheep massacre. Fucking missing every arrow. That was always one of the things I loved about Red Dead though, was just going out hunting and seeing what you could come across. And obviously in that game the animals had like a different tier of skin depending on how you hunted them. I don't expect that level of depth to this, but good god. I'm actually blown away. I can't even front, this game is something else. So we are going to clear out these 3 wealth items before concluding this episode, folks. Just look at the density of the foliage and everything. Holy fuck. I'm wondering what like the big city in this game is going to be though. Because obviously in Origins you had not Alexandria. Alexandria was Odyssey, I want to say.
Better be hooded.
I can't remember either way. But you had like a big city in each of them that was just extremely CPU taxing. I'm wondering what the equivalent's going to be in this game. Because, yeah, this game is something else. Go on then. And do my crew suddenly appear from nowhere?
We fight!
Oh no, they're too high level for me.
Follow my lead. Christ is surely with us.
It's that dumb AI again, folks.
Come, brothers. Let's end this.
The AI that just stands there. Yeah, we've bit off more than we can chew here. I think it's a case of run. I like this raid mechanic though, I've got to say. Yeah, we've definitely bit off more than we can chew with this one. So we're going to make our way back to camp. But it's nice to know that there are lots and lots of things to do, such as raids as well as the side content, which you'd expect from like a Viking game, I think. I just hope that the side content doesn't end up getting repetitive, which is one big criticism people have levelled at Odyssey. Now, I have never actually done all of Odyssey, so I can't comment, but I do understand why people would say that, having played it. Also, did that cow just die there? Oh no, it's still alive. It's not anymore. It was still alive. Can I loot it? No. Let's kill that one. Okay, so we're going to make our way back to the camp and call it an episode, I think, folks. What's that? Is that like the mercenaries from the previous 2 games who'd hunt you? Fucking moo cow. Move, move. Move. I am extremely impressed with this area so far, folks, I have to say. Jesus. So, when we get back to the settlement, I'll save it and call it an episode. I might go and make a drink and then get back into it, or I might not. I might leave it till tomorrow maybe. But I don't think I will. I think I want to do at least another couple of quests tonight. We've got a deer there as well. And no fucking arrows, have we? Nope. I wonder, can I upgrade my quiver yet? No, we need 50 iron and we have 1. That's a shame. Kinda wishing we hadn't said the king could keep it all before. I'm curious as well how this game stacks up on like low graphics quality settings compared to Ultra, which is what we're running at the moment. I might do a few comparisons between episodes. I think you have to totally reload the game though to change preset, so I might not. But we've seen now as well that the areas of the game are level gated, similar to in Odyssey. I've seen people say they changed that and they took it out, but they haven't. It's still very much an issue. Or not even an issue, I think it gives reason to progress and level up, but other people would disagree. Also, our settlement looks gorgeous, even without upgrading anything. Which is what we're going to be doing next. We're going to be making a forge, apparently. Whoa. Chill out, mouse. Christ. Okay, so... Oh, this looks very Odyssey-ish. I think a place to stop might be on top of one of these columns, to be honest, folks. Maybe this one here. Fuck me. I am actually flabbergasted by the level of detail in this game world. I'm also only just noticing when Eivor's climbing this, she is actually reaching for like the natural handholds and stuff. But anyway folks, this has been Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I've been Worm. If you enjoyed it, there's not been a lot to enjoy, I don't think. It's been a very tame episode. But please like and subscribe, comment, whatever you want to do. Hit the notification bell if you want to see more. I swear a lot. That's something. But yes, until next time folks, until then.